Greetings and welcome to the Astronomy Picture of the Day podcast. Today's picture is titled Buck Moon and Belt of Venus. So what do we see here? Well, here we see an image of the full moon for the month of July, known as the Buck Moon. And we see it off in the distance here, just rising off over the horizon here. And you can see a little bit of a reddish color as we look at it through a lot of atmosphere as it's very close to the horizon. Now the full moon will rise. That means the sun was setting on the opposite horizon. The full moon and the sun are exactly opposite one another in the sky, one rising as the other sets. Now the belt of Venus is the pinkish glow that we see here, and that is caused by backscattered sunlight. And it is visible in the sky opposite to the direction of the sun. So here the sun is setting in the west. We're looking to the east, watching the full moon rise. Now, as I said, the full moon here just a few days ago and is quickly changing. The moon goes through its complete cycle of phases in about 1 month. And that means 2 weeks from now that the moon will then be at the new phase. Now, the new phase, the moon is in the same direction as the sun. Most of the time, they don't come anywhere near each other. There's actually a tilt to the moon's orbit relative to Earth's. So most of the time, the new moon is well above or well below the sun in the sky. However, this time, the moon will be almost at what is called a node of its orbit, and it will pass directly in front of the sun. So if you are in the right locations on Earth, on August the 12th, there is a chance to see a solar eclipse. And that solar eclipse, the moon will pass directly in front of the sun. But again, you've got to be in the right location. Now, where is that? Well, the actual path of this will pass through pretty much through very close to Iceland and then down into the region of northern Spain in the Mediterranean. So that's about the regions that it will see that actually will see a total eclipse. So the total eclipse path doesn't pass over a lot of land. However, a lot of regions around that will see a partial eclipse. That would include portions of North America, Canada, and the northeastern United States. It will include much of Western Europe that will be able to see that. Western and even into Central Europe will have a chance to see a partial solar eclipse. The details you'd have to look up to see exactly for your location as to how far you are away from that eclipse path would tell you how much of the eclipse you will be able to see. The further west or east you are of Iceland, the harder it's going to be able to see that eclipse. So here we're seeing a full moon just a couple of weeks before the moon will pass in front of the sun, giving parts of the world a total solar eclipse. So that was our picture of the day, titled Buck Moon and Belt of Venus. We'll be back again tomorrow for the next picture, previewed to be Fire and Rainbow. So we'll see what that is about tomorrow. And until then, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in class.